baby, how do you do? Hello, baby, speaking to you. Introducing no one else but me.
It's having the freedom.
So I get to have freedom.
Have free. So free to do things.
To do what you want, when you want.
Do what I want to do, say what I want to say.
I can chase any aspiration or passion that I have.
I can accomplish anything I set my mind to.
I get to like choose my future and like determine my destiny and like decide what I want to do with my life.
You can do it without, being penalized in any way.
No one can tell me that I can't do those things.
And there's nothing that can get in the way of that.
No one can like tell me differently.
No, not with today's society.
I definitely don't think that the decisions that Americans make today would be accepted because choices like divorce and teen pregnancy.
It's kind of like the book, The Scarlet Letter. Today, if somebody had an affair, nobody would care.
Choices like
God not being our pledge of allegiance.
and drugs and alcohol and like
Just do things without any control of the law.
Profanity and music and
God not being being able to pray at school, abortion
nudity in movies.
and drive-by shootings.
We just have so many more issues to deal with today.
Like those sorts of things like wouldn't be accepted,
It's just nothing new in today's society. It's kind of swept under the rug.
That has changed our way of living so much.
Which is very sad.
My life is resultant of the decisions that I make, not anyone else.
Yeah, I think today we take our nation for granted.
I think Americans don't realize like how good we do have it today
Back then they worked so hard to give us everything we had.
because back in the day people had like their own two hands to help them with like their everyday life and like their job and like farming and everything.
I just think we don't realize it.
And nowadays,
We use all this technology.
And like now we have machines that do absolutely everything for us.
We become lazy.
Like washing machines, dishwashers.
We have like the easy way out.
Back then, they fought for what they had to get, and
Now people nowadays are like constantly wanting something,
And we just want, we always are wanting more and more and more.
wanting this car, like that iPad, this laptop. And so I just think that,
and now people feel that it's just given to them.
the phone that we're gonna have next month and the car that's gonna come out next year and stuff like that. People in the olden days valued like life.
I don't think people value the American spirit as much as they used to. There are people overseas fighting for us, and they just take them for granted. I would be very depressed if we didn't.
Yeah, I think there are people like that.
I think there's people that are just as brilliant and like have just as good as heart as they do.
But I just think that people today aren't as motivated and they just don't care as much as people did back then.
But I think all their time and effort goes into something else.
yes, it has.
Yeah, I think literature was much more important back in the day.
Yeah, like in the olden days,
We used to read a lot.
Everybody read. And
people would want to like read a book and write for fun.
like reading was probably the thing to do.
We'd go to the library where we'd get books and we'd read.
Today, instead, we watch TV.
We'd go to the library for research, and it was is all around us.
Today, we get on Facebook.
We went to the library to read poems that meant a lot to us, and that's how we got our knowledge on a lot of things.
Today, instead, we listen to our iPods.
For fun, kids are gonna go like play video games, play the Wii.
We play video games.
And like nowadays, like,
I find that children are not reading as much.
they aren't gonna like pick up a book and start reading or like write down their ideas or their thoughts or anything.
Back in the day, everything was written down.
Now you just get on the calculator and that does it all by electronics.
So I think it's just changed.
Reading's just not as important anymore. Do you want me to tell you what you want to hear, or do you want the truth?
What did everybody else say? Honestly?
Probably not. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, because
I think it should be instilled in children, or American children, at an early age.
Literature is like one of the only ways we can really connect with our past and
Like how our country like came to be and why we are able to have freedom.
I think if we knew more, then we wouldn't take so many things about our country for granted.
I think they would appreciate it a lot more. You know,
I mean, I don't put my life on the line every day for Americans to not know the basis upon which this country was founded.
American literature could inform people of, you know, the history of their country.
I think it helps remind us as Americans what we stand for.
And the things and the events that had to take place in order for Americans to have their freedom they have today.
Because I think we tend to forget.